Hello, Angela here with Health Instincts Health Coaching, and today I'm going to do a very short video on how to make sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is very beneficial for gut health. It's left out to ferment for about 3 days, so it doesn't take much time, doesn't take much effort to make, and it's totally worth the benefits because the prebiotics that you will get from the fermented sauerkraut, or any fermented foods actually, is going to really help aid in the healing of your gut and recovery. So here we go. So you can use any kind of cabbage you want, but I'm using purple cabbage because I love purple. It's not very complicated, but it also has lots of antioxidants in the dark purple color. So what we're gonna do is take very thin slices. So as you can see, these are not thick at all, nice and thin. It's going to be helpful. So we're just going to go down the line here, nice thin slices. I'm going to put that to the side. Ideally, when you're doing fermented foods, you want to be sure that you don't have a lot of bacteria in your gut. You may want to repair your gut by taking the bacteria out of your gut, the bad bacteria I'm talking about. Not through antibiotics, if not necessary, unless of course you're having a high state of immune responses and your doctor needs to put you on antibiotics. But aside from that, there are other ways to get rid of bad bacteria in your gut, because unfortunately when you introduce the good probiotics, some of it does also feed the bad. But if you have a relatively low bacteria load, this is going to be okay for you. I include a small amount of fermented vegetables in my daily meals. You can see my other video is on kombucha making. I'm actually brewing kombucha right now. So I just have a very small jar, so I'm just doing a small amount. So that should be good. So I have a little dish here. I'm going to put my cut cabbage in here. Now if you're doing purple and you are worried about your hands turning purple, you can use gloves because they'll get a little purple. But I like to get to know my foods. Okay, so we're just going to add some salt. Lots of salt. This is going to preserve, this is going to bring water out, and this is going to aid in the fermentation process. So I'm using some Mediterranean sea salt, kosher certified, good quality. I got it for like $3 something at the health food store. You can get it on Amazon. So I'm just going to kind of coat everything with the salt. And then once it's all coated, all you do is give it a little massage. Kitty cat wants to help. Hi, baby. So what I'm doing is just squeezing. Hi, baby. So you're going to notice after a few squeezes, get it tossed around there, that it's going to soften. And this is good. This is what you want it to do. This is what we are squeezing for. So So the salt on there is going to bring the water out. So you're going to feel it get more watery, which is good. Remember, wherever salt goes, water goes, just like in the body. So we're just squeezing, and we're going to do this until it's nice and soft. Do a little hand workout. Put your body weight into it as well, so you're not using all of your energy. Something I learned in massage therapy school. You're giving massages. Put your body weight into it. So that also works with making sauerkraut. So mine's starting to soften up, but I'm going to do a little bit more. I want to draw more water out. And you'll know why we want more water after I put it in the jar. It's also getting much darker. Beautiful purple color. Always make sure your hands are clean too before doing this. A few more squeezes and it should be good. Alright, so you can see my hands are a little on the purple side, but I have no fancy place to go tonight, so I don't mind. We're going to use this to pack it in here. So we have a glass jar, whatever size you want to use. To fit your sauerkraut in. Sometimes it's good to do nice big batches. That way you don't have to do it every week or so. You can do it every few weeks, saving time, saving energy. So we're gonna stuff it in here. Pushing down. We want the water to get in there. Very important. That's gorgeous. And I'm going to push it down further with you can use whatever you want. I happen to have this for breaking up herbs and stuff. But anything, you could even use like a spoon. So if you can see here, the water is about up to here. So when you're fermenting it, you want to be sure that the water is covering the top at all times. This will prevent it from going bad when you're setting it out. And the more you push it down, the more water is going to generate to the top. So I'm going to keep pushing. Some people add vinegar, some people add extra water and salt mixed, but this works fine. You don't need to, as long as you get enough salt in there. I don't even measure, just take a guess. When in doubt, do a little more, I would say, to be sure. Okay, so that looks really good. The water is to the top. And then what I'll do is put a towel over or washcloth and put a rubber band around so it's nice and snug. But you want this to be able to breathe. That's when you're fermenting anything, you want it to be able to breathe, but you don't want crud to get in there. So a towel or washcloth. Some people use cheesecloth as well. So I'm going to let that sit for 3 days and it'll be done and ready to eat. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more and have a great day. Thanks.